Hello, everybody! It's your Wonderful Wind Mage, your cruise ship servant, Chartreuse Proxy, ever and always at your service now. Today is a wonderful Tuesday, June 17, 2025, and the start of what may be a Tuesday series, Tavern Talk Tuesdays, alliteration-wise. Because joining me by a string of Dreadwatch and us being free is my compatriot for this visual novel. Oi! That's your cue.
Hello. Sorry. You have to really plan this.
I mean, well,
Anyway,
it was kind of
alright.
implied once I started speaking, don't you think?
Yeah. Anyway, here for another fumbled intro. Crimson, how's it going? How's it
You
going,
should
everyone?
have been working on it. You had a whole week and a little bit more. But anyway,
I need to actually start planning.
well, if you gotta start, I mean, how do I need to make a poll saying what would happen first? Rain makes their PowerPoint, or you make a coherent intro?
I think that Rain has the leg up on that one.
Well, I don't think an intro is gonna have to take too long now when it comes to it, but you can try. Anyway. I realized three things when it comes to it before we start on this. One, this is gonna be session 2 for us when it comes to it, which is wonderful, and I'm glad that, yeah, we're getting to go back to back in weeks with this here. But I realized when I was doing the alteration on making the title for this here and doing the intro, I have Teamfight Manager Tuesdays. Oops.
Yeah, it doesn't.
I mean, it's not that I have to do it on
every
Tuesdays,
Tuesday.
but, you know, wow, I have Mystium Mondays, I have Teamfight Tuesdays, I have, I mean, it's not a problem. The fact is, with you, I can do Teamfight anytime when I want, whereas with you, that might be more contentious. Otherwise then, big things too as well is that, off stream before we went on, yeah, I really keep doing this myself, like full work day is when I want to stream the most, hilariously. Just because I feel like I'm in that productive mindset, and if you're in my Discord, you already know, I am not reading these allegations of I'm actually going on for basically, it's 8-hour full work day at either of my jobs, an hour commute or so. Then I'm streaming for 2 to 3 hours, so already, that's piling on 10 plus hours of work, in essence, a day. Yesterday, I went 12 and a half, and because of a raid, and I'm just thinking to myself, man, that was a good day, let's do it again. Yeah,
You are inhuman. I swear.
You say I'm inhuman, but people accuse me of being more normal more than anything. Anyway, hello to you, Crimson, smile in chat. And hi, Sunny. See Tavern on your Taco Tuesday. I need to make the meme with us, because after you showed yourself with your updated rough page of you and your heart a whole day, I need to do the, hello, Sunny from It's Sunny. Hello, Cruzie from Chartreuse Proxy. And then just zoom in on the heart a whole days for both of us. That's what I needed to do. I hope you're doing well, dearie. I really hope that you're doing well. I miss you, and by that I mean I only saw you at one con, but anytime I think of cons now, and especially after I did my pocket again, it's like I only think of you. And we actually still haven't played Deadlock together, oh my god, but that'll come in time. But also, third thing, if you see on the stream side, hey, I'm Fable colored. Yeah. I mean, it wasn't too much of a tweak in my outfit, but hey, Fable colors. So let's keep this going on this side here when it comes to it. We have, we were going to start, I guess, chapter 3 or day 3 when it comes to it. 59th of the Wake. New friends and former enemies. So, let's not stall too much. Let's keep going. Stock chicken cooing noise, though. A shipment of infusions finally arrived this morning. I now have access to some fey crystals and frozen pine cones. Frozen pine cones?
Chris.
Yeah. I realized I wasn't streaming in Discord for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I realized that. I got carried away with myself there, because I was getting excited. I'm excited to be playing with you. Okay, there you go. You should be able to see on Discord side, so you can actually read with me. Fine. I guess I'll read again because you missed it. My shipment of infusions finally arrived this morning. I now have access to some fake crystals and frozen pine cones. Together with Fable's Phoenix Chilies, I have 3 infusions now. I'll unpack them later when I have some time. I have a feeling they'll be of use soon.
Not immediately.
I got a good feeling about this. I can't wait to be tutorialized by the next customer that comes in now.
Let's see. Is it gonna be Fable or is it gonna be someone else?
Ooh, ooh!
Oh, it's Karen! And Fable!
Well, here we go. Now, how much you want to bet that we did hunt Kaylin's uncle or whatever? Actually, hold on a second. That's arrows out of Kaylin. Did Fable shoot Kaylin?
Wait. Oh no. This is gonna be fun.
Well, here we go.
Listen, I can fix this. Just let me pick up some caramel tincture from my treehouse.
This is actual disaster class right now.
Went out hunting for a werewolf. Came back with pissed off friend.
Oh,
Caramel is proving to be great for healing wounds.
This is a wonderful situation we're in right now.
You've done enough, little pal. I'll be good from here. Thanks.
I'm guessing they probably both walked back together, which has got to be the most awkward thing, watching back to the tavern together. Fable, Carolyn, back so soon?
Innkeep. Say, did you send this blighter after me? I told you she had nothing to do with any of this. It's my fault alone. So please, at least let me fix you up. You better keep your clumsy hands off me.
How about we calm our spirits a bit and you tell me what happened? Misunderstanding, I suppose?
Ooh, I am seeing those claw marks.
Yep.
That she's just bringing down. Yes, The elf thought I was an Uncle Dragon lookalike.
Which is really bad considering how on Carolyn's character page, she hates being seen as not her race.
Yeah.
The uncle that looks like a werewolf.
Yes. No, it's a bit more complicated. Doesn't matter. What matters is the elf mistook me for a werewolf.
Now this has made me think. Do you think it would be, like, I'm guessing maybe, because it's early on, maybe Fable would still talk to Carolyn if we gave her the charisma, if we gave them the charisma instead? But, do you think it would make things better or worse if we gave them the charisma?
I think it would be a bit more awkward there and a bit less here.
Well, either way, let's see how this progresses.
No, I didn't. Yes, you did. Maybe, but not on purpose, I promise. It's just me and my bad luck. See, it happened again. Nothing ever goes right.
Don't say that, Fable. Tell me what happened. We can start from the beginning, alright?
Right, so... You sent me out to look for the werewolf in Tregerin. I felt agile and ready, braver than I've ever felt before. The quest that I gave you, Innkeep.
I recall, Carolyn.
Good. I have my shortcuts and trails that allow me to travel rather swiftly through the Ashen Grove. And by early dusk, I reach the borders of Trargan. The Ashen Grove thins out around there. You can catch a glimpse of the wild fields and vineyards, as well as see a farm or two. Truly idyllic, especially during the sunset. There's one downside to the idyllic sunset, though.
That you can't see shit.
Ugh.
Fable. Fable.
Mm,
Yeah.
it gets started.
Fable.
Fable, no! Of course it does, and every tall, looming person in the dark is automatically a werewolf, huh? No, but every tall, dark, looming person hunting down a farmer's sheep is... No. I didn't do that.
Carolyn, your ears are down too and you're sweating. There's some holes somewhere in this story.
Yeah, yes, you did. And the quest stated that was exactly what the werewolf would be doing.
Oh my goodness, these are both failures!
In my defense, I'm broke.
They're both failures!
Oh my god, these
Fable's
two.
just a girl, well, a they failure. Carolyn's just, Carolyn is a cool girl failure. We have not all been there. I'm sorry. I don't think I'm rating past years. Even in my past world, I wasn't that broke. So,
Yeah.
Carolyn was busy hunting sheep, and in the shadows of dusk, you thought she must be the werewolf.
Exactly so. And then you needed not one, but 3 arrows.
Broke says Sunny in chat. That makes me think, it's like, there's prices and whatever and everything like that or so when it came to for our recipes in Valhalla. What are they paying us here? Am I just in it? Am I just bartending for the love of the game here?
I mean, maybe. It might be the rooms that you pay for.
Well, no, because last time around, remember too, Kyle and Ray
No,
stayed.
yeah.
What did we pay? What
Yeah,
did
they
we
never
pay?
exchanged
I think
money.
we just did it for the love of the game and the quest.
Innkeep is just some sort of god that's just descended to have some fun in innkeeping, interacting with people.
I mean, to be fair as well, when it comes to it, I guess, like, maybe we're kind of like, maybe we're instated by the guild to be able to hand out quests, because that's how it usually is in other stuff.
I mean, maybe. We basically get funding for ingredients and building, and as
how did we pay for our shipments then? Sunny says...
And also, how are we supposed to pay for the rewards?
Good question. Sunny in chat says, I mean, in Coffee Talk, you're in it for just the vibe. Owning a small shop like this is the easiest ore farm, nonchalant innkeep. Now, to be fair, I did buy both Tavern Talk and Coffee Talk on the December sale once I finished Valhalla with Ein. Rather, I already knew Valhalla, but Ein was blind to it. So I plan to just do another series like this or so. I'm proposing it out. Flanny's still a little mad at me that I didn't finger when it comes to it, but we'll have Coffee Talk on that side. I think that's going to be more her vibe than fantasy when it comes to it, for the more chill side on it then. At least aesthetically too, potentially. And now I did this with you.
Hey.
Rena says you are just
anyway.
an NPC. Yeah, according to Rare, we are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got both Coffee Talk games, so that's going to be fun for the future then.
I still can't believe that Ray's immediate first thought is, oh yeah, the barkeep's an NPC.
I mean,
Great.
who would you rather deal with? Would you rather deal with Ray or Alphonse Louise Duquette Dusan?
Honestly, they're a fun duo. I hope they keep showing up more.
I do hope so,
like,
too.
sometimes with each other, sometimes with others.
It's like back in Valhalla, Betty and Deal. I love Betty and Deal so much. Oh, my favorite customers.
Yeah.
Alright, back to it then. But yeah,
anyway.
maybe sometime, because maybe once I finish this, maybe we'll do, I'll ask Franny and say, I apologize, sweetie, you want to do coffee talk with me on stream? Maybe I'll do that with her. Plus, also, comparatively to Once into Valhalla, I'm blind on both series, Coffee and Tavern. So, yay!
Anyway, continuing with Fable's lines, I'm swift with a bow. I figured. And I was preparing to fight, not bargain. So I shoot. Trigger happy.
I'm sorry, that was perfect because you said, Carolyn said trigger, and then they lit their nose in between you saying happy, and that's actually such a funny tick.
I can't get myself to aim right for the heart, so I aim for the shoulder. And suddenly, the werewolf starts cursing and cussing words I've never heard before. Like a sailor.
Have you ever seen Delicious in Dungeon or Dungeon Meshi?
Yeah, didn't finish it ever, but like the good first half, I think.
I don't know if you got around to it then, but I think it's like maybe, at least like anime-wise, it's like the latter half of thing like season 1 to where Chocha Tolayo. It reminds me of just like a great moment in all versions, like sub, dub, or like manga, where it's like Chocha Tolayos in one of the shenanigans literally goes, there isn't enough curse words in common for what I want to say to you right now. And then he just starts cursing out Lyos in his own native tongue.
Oh my god, it's great. And Lyos probably deserved it. Or how I imagine a sailor would swear. I've never actually met one.
Yes, Chochat is so
Lucky
real.
you, Fable. You're telling me you've never heard insert, like, long continuous buzzer before? Hey, what's going on? Why is it censored?
Are you hearing that from the game audio? Actual thunderclap noise in the background every curse.
Yeah.
Youth protection. The age rating system is quite harsh. Yeah, we are an NPC. God damn.
Oh my god, we are an NPC. Oh yeah, just Delicious in Dungeon is peak though. Sunny, that's for sure.
I got a poster for my at MomoCon. It's just a Delicious in Dungeon poster, but I have it in my kitchen now. That's gonna be themed. And I should have gotten a video of day 2 of Momo, Sunny. I literally was just taking the escalator down to the dealer's hall when I heard a bunch of people chanting bread in a big circle. So I remember walking around to see what was going on. And there was just like 2 senshis with big watts. Yeah, you know, they're shields. Just watts when it comes to it. And they literally had like four loaves of like packaged Wonder Bread that they were just basically like passing around to each other. Just going, bread, 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 bread. I really wish I got a video of that, because it was the biggest one brain cell moment then. It was so
I'm
nice.
sorry, is there are there like fucking ton of Salem players or what? I have never seen that much devotion to bread outside of that circle.
I mean, well, like, it's just the biggest meme when it comes to it. And also, if you want devotion to bread, don't look up Wonder Bread guy on the internet.
Oh dear.
Okay, it's actually not as bad as I'm making it out, but first let me answer chat real quick. I don't know how to say your name, so I'm just gonna spell it out because I don't want to butcher it and embarrass myself live on stream. Dyniass. I'm just here for the moment because it's late. I saw a few of your gameplays on YouTube from Celeste. The model is cute. Thank you so much on that side. Man, my Celeste stuff is popping. I need to move that up on my schedule then. Goodness gracious. That's kind of ridiculous that my Celeste stuff is popping hilariously. My best performing video is Happy told me like the quintet to the moon walls that you shoot through, and that's my best performing video hilariously. I'm like, darn, people really are starved for teaching newbies how to get into Celeste. But thank you for coming on by. Yeah, my stream content is kind of really stuffed for hours and everything like that, because I work a normal, more often than not, 9 to 5 job, or rather it's like 11 to 7, 12 to 8, or whatever. So if you're not going to be able to stay too long, thank you at least for coming on by. But at the same time too, like, I have my YouTube stuff on the side, and you can join my Discord to see how that upload schedule is going too, so that's wonderful, of course. But thank you for the compliments, and just thank you for joining on by. It's 4 a.m.
Oh, 4 a.m. Jeez.
I mean, I know that my British friends, like Franny and Mel, are 6 hours ahead for BST when it comes to it. I mean, if it was the Philippines, that would be 14, but either way, like what? Thank you for coming on by. Thank you for the love anyway then. If you do enjoy my content, be sure to hit that like and subscribe. I wasn't going to do the clickbait, but I had to after I've seen it in there. I'm sorry. Thank you for coming on by.
Okay.
And don't worry, I probably need to change things around, because I think I have Monster Train taking over the Celeste slot for like a week, and then it's back to the Celeste stuff, because I have it all the way through then.
Yes.
Sunny goes, I remember Wonder Bread Guy. When I was 14, I tried so hard to get noticed by him, I just saw dollar signs, and PayPal restricted my account! Oh, goodness gracious.
No!
Okay, anyway, this is a great time to be a tangent when it comes to it then. Do you know about, the Wonder Bread Guy? Well, actually, I already asked this at all.
No.
You don't know.
I don't at all.
So, it started pretty innocuous when it comes to it. It's basically, like, it started from, like, a Tumblr post, really, it's, like, that brought it to the masses of, like, I talked about, like, if, like, I might need to just, like, look this up real quick, right, frankly, but just keep it short, it was just, someone talked about, it's like, hey, you know how, like, artists always commission stuff for, like, you know, like, for kinks and whatever, for whatever people have or so? I mean, we have D3.
Yeah.
And, you know, we have D3 Node and everybody, like, adjacent friends of ours who, you know, muscle fetish and everything like that or so. There's a famous guy who just became, like, you know, internet famous for basically always requesting, like, very detailed grocery stores being drawn of, like, any, like, white girl, be it real or, like, cartoon or whatever, just putting hundreds of loaves of Wonder Bread in a cart or something like that. And yeah.
Okay.
So it was like, it's a very specific commission, but there's so much art of it, of the guy just commissioning all that stuff or so when it comes to it. But then, as people started digging deeper, it then started going downwards to the point to where it was like, all right, there's stuff, there's conversations about him talking about, like, consumerism, like capitalism, and, like, slavery in this day and age.
Okay.
And yeah, Sunny's right. It's like a train crashing down the rabbit hole deeper and deeper. Fact is, if you look at, like, I'm just gonna, okay, what? I'm not gonna pull up on stream. I'm gonna open up my Firefox tab, and I'm going to type in Wonder Bread Guy, and I'm gonna see if, like, something pops up. And if it's safe, or, like, if I just get, like, the art commissions, then I'll pop it up on stream to show, and I'll DM it to you, so that way you're up to date. Wonder Bread Guy.
Yeah.
I mean, literally, in just, like, the Google search, we're fine on this end. So I'm gonna DM this to you so you can see Crimson, just on the search. It's just, yeah, just a bunch of commissioned art of white ladies buying a shit ton of Wonder Bread.
All right.
I don't know why it's a thing.
Yeah.
When it comes to it, but yeah, basically it's like innocuous, haha, funny thing, but, like, the guy has really bad taste. Okay, Sunny, I'm gonna use as our internet historian here when it comes to it. In chat, Sunny's saying, it's like the guy who is supposedly a heart surgeon in Korea who commissioned so much giant Falco and Fox art, where they're I shouldn't be saying this. While they're oiled up and, like, kaiju sized, fighting in big cities to the point he has his own universe and lore for the thing he commissions. I explained this
Oh
that's
no,
also
these are being
crazy.
released in the world.
We're digging. We've lost the sauce. We lost the sauce on this so much. But this is once again, this is meme culture at its finest. But yeah, no, Wonder Bread guy is a real thing. If people want to talk about fetish art being weird or whatever, yeah, whatever gets your rocks off, I guess. Or you could just commission ladies buying a bunch of Wonder Bread. Because, oh, whatever.
Yeah.
So anyway, that'll be great for the YouTube content then. This will be really funny then.
Quick trigger finger and Wonder Bread. Wonderful.
Also, real quick, Sunny, going back to Hypebeast Cruzie and Swagapino model, girl, you've seen me in real life. Why do I need a model when I can just, like, actually dress or drip myself out in Filipino swag? I could do a FaceCam stream for that, actually, then. Sunny in chat. I love weird internet stuff, finding things like this online. Makes me feel like an archaeologist that I must mentally archive it so I can bring it up in conversation. I feel that so much because, okay, well, we got off one rail, time to go again, but hey, this is the perfect time to do this stuff. The thing that I have to say is I am both, like on the internet side or so, all of my general friend groups are nerds, but some of them are like surface level gamers to maybe a little bit more deeper in the rabbit hole in some niches. And by some, I mean they're all Magic the Gathering nerds at that point then, or D&D, because I got them in with D&D. So I'm the most internet storied when it comes to it on understanding old memes and whatever stuff like that. And I actually feel like the Matt Damon like aging quickly meme of like, oh my goodness gracious. Like, whenever I just, like, spread off a meme reference, I just met with sounds, I just go, you don't remember, like, Rage comments from 2007 or some shit? Or, like, I go, guys, you don't remember Sweet Honey Brown going, ain't nobody got time for that, in response to getting bronchitis? Man, y'all are boring as shit. In response to your comment, Dynats, can you tell me you can, like, day to day? How about this? Follow me here on this Twitch channel here. Join my Discord and ping me. If you do so, I'm not an easy sellout. You gotta work for this. Follow me here on Twitch, join my Discord and ping me there, and I will give you a personal voice recording on that end, telling you what you want right there. Do we consider you on a Knuckles an old meme? That's 4 or 5 years ago. Technically, that's pre-pandemic, so actually that gets a pass for old for Zoomers when it gets to it then. Or Zoomers. Well, anyways, that's pretty aged enough.
Oh my god, it's been 4 years since COVID. That's wild.
Yeah. But what, if you want me to say stuff, you better work me for it. I may be a business student, and I would gladly sell myself out past this day and age, and I don't need to get into the feet story again. That'll be the third tangent we're lashing off to. But if you want me to say that you're girly pop and directed right towards you, then you better work for it a little bit. Alright.
Alright. Finally getting back on track.
Carolyn's probably like the YouTube audience being like, oh my god, I'm here for the gameplay.
Yes, anyway, Carolyn's line.
Yep.
Anyways, I was watching my prey through the bushes, and suddenly I felt a piercing pain in my shoulder. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. Of course I cursed and swore. That hurt. At least we could tell what that one was.
Yep. I was just making sure I had the sound up, so I barely heard the thunder at the time. It's still funny. Sunny goes, oldest of me I remember is firing my laser. I mean, Shoop the Whoop is like, that's the YouTube poop era, which is like prime 2004, 2007 when it comes to it then. What do you think about time is just a pandemic? Things at 2018? Yeah, pandemic took out the last days of my college. How do you think my transition period went? Oh my god, Cruzie, you transitioned? Yes, I transitioned from a student to the working class. Always be edited out these side tangents for YouTube shorts anyway, wink wink nuts nuts. Yeah, but at the same time too, I can just be lazy. Like for example, on the YouTube side of things, I'm seeing my recordings at 29:36. So 30 minutes, that's perfect time to cut it, and that'll piss off the YouTube people even more, which means more comments, so more algorithms. See, I can be a business worker. Anyway, cut bot.